down, don't they?
Yeah, I love it.
All right, we're going to take you out to Nikki-Dee. She is live in Deltaville. We get a good look at what's going on out there with the sun coming up, Nikki-Dee.
Yes, you got that right. And these winds are just rampant. They are continuing to be more consistent as the morning goes on, and they're going up in speed as well. Here's the pier we were just talking about. Of course, all these piers out here, they've been out for a bit, and people know, hey, we got a big storm coming, take some of the boards off. It keeps the pier from going away. But of course, we are going to be dealing with these winds sticking around all day long, and that's going to cause some of the tree branches to fall. It is just a very windy day. Now, when it comes to Dorian, still coming in as a Category 1 storm, winds at 90 miles per hour. Did make landfall earlier on this morning in Morehead City, and it's going to continue to push very close over the Outer Banks over the next few hours. Its progression is northeast right at 14 miles per hour. And as that easterly turn continues to take place, it's eventually going to head back out to sea. But it's a large system. It's not like, oh, it's going to take a right turn and be gone. That's not the case. We're less than 200 miles away here, and we're still feeling the rain and the wind. So this is going to be going on throughout the day as well as continuing throughout the early evening before we will notice things beginning to decrease. As far as your rain is concerned, the highest accumulations will be down to our south and east, which is also the same spot where we will have the highest wind gusts. Now, where I am in the Middle Peninsula as well as the Northern Neck, we are under a tropical storm warning. This particular area will get the brunt of the wind for our particular region. That's why we've got these wind gusts in excess of 40 to even 50 miles per hour at times, but we're getting pretty consistent in the 30s right now. And as the sun continues to go up, so will your wind speeds. And that's going to continue even over in areas in the central locations. Winds will be gusting into the 20s and 30s, and this is consistent. And so, of course, that means we will be dealing with potential power outages, which we already have saw, as well as if you have a weaker tree, it could potentially go over. But these are more of gusts than sustained winds, so it is going to be very sporadic but consistent. That makes sense to you at the same time. So we're keeping a very close eye on all of that. And Tom, you're inside. Things are a little bit calmer in the studio, but I know you're tracking these wind gusts. We've been in the 40s and 50s across the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that looks a lot more fun out where you are right now. Yeah, we've had wind gusts in the 30s so far here in town, but right now we're sort of in the 20s, but we may pick up a bit more this afternoon. There's the storm now going over Hatteras. It's about 191 miles from the center to Richmond, and that's going to start to move out to the north and northeast over the next couple of hours. There's the main eye wall making landfall, and in Richmond, just some outer rain bands, so just some light rain around here. Not expecting much more. In fact, once the winds kick up, that's going to signal that the rain has moved on. 69 degrees right now, winds gusting to 25 at the airport. Other gusts, we've got 35 down in Norfolk. That's the sustained wind, actually. And we have, let's see, what is that? There we go, a flood advisory or a coastal flood advisory for parts of the Northern Neck and Middle Peninsula. We can see a swell of 1 to 2 feet over there. So the rain will be moving out as we go through midday and afternoon. Again, we're just going to see a few of the rain bands in Richmond, the heavier rain through the bay. By 6 o'clock, it's out to sea, and then we'll see some clearing. Wind gusts, we can probably go above 30, close to 40 as we go into the afternoon hours today, and then it moves out for a nice weekend ahead. Guys, back to you.